I've had so many people reaching out to me this week about jobs in the medical coding and auditing industry that I thought I'd make a quick video to give some additional insight if you're considering this as a career for yourself in the future potentially. Now, one of the big things that happens in this industry that you may have seen already is that there's a lot of advertisement that goes on that really focuses on the perks side of it. So things like having the ability to work from home, having strong employment with a good income, things like that. It's absolutely there, it exists. But another thing that you need to be aware of is that this industry is currently oversaturated with people that have gone through programs with advertising like that who either didn't know what to expect afterwards and it's not a good fit for them, or they weren't really willing to put all of the work in to go the extra step in this industry. Now, for me, one of the things that I've always looked at is what is the difference between a job and a career? And a job is something where you can go, you can be trained by that employer, you're going to show up to work, do the typical same tasks each day. You finish it, you go home, everything's good. Now, when we look at a career, that's different because a career requires dedication, it requires continual improvement, not only from yourself personally, but also professionally. And those two things really have to go together because this is going to be a large part of your life if you're looking to make this a career. So when we look at situations like this, you need to evaluate for yourself if you're looking for a career, meaning that this is going to take a lot of work and effort on your part. It's going to take a lot of time outside of work hours, for example. It's really something that takes that dedication, like I was saying, to stick to it and pursue what your future goals are going to be. Now, in addition to that, you really have to understand that that dream of working remotely is not what happens most often initially for people. So what that means is when you go through a program, you'll often hear people saying, look for a job to get your foot in the door, things like that. I'm going to do some additional videos on that to have some more time to give some insight to that. But right here, what you need to know is that you have to be willing to work locally before you even consider only remote work. There's a lot of people who have passed their CPC, for example. They're looking for remote jobs. They're finding out that they're not qualified yet. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a closed door every time, but I really think that this is people following the advertising and not really knowing the industry.